Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to Transport Fever. In the previous episode, we created this new line. We are creating paper now. And just as a recap, we do that by producing logs here in this forest. We take the logs to the central hub we have over here at the north. You see the logs there piling up. The train line here then takes that underground, goes up here, and delivers that to this sawmill right here, which then converts the log into wood powder, as you see. Some pending stuff there. That then is taken to another line, also underground, a bit, on this area at least. Goes up here, and then delivers that all the way here. This is the train we started with. That's the paper right there. Thanks a lot, Navy, for the beautiful stake cars, universal stake cars. Check it out in the Steam mods, Steam workshop. Yeah. And then the wood powder gets delivered here. That gets converted to wood powder, is converted into one paper, and then that is then delivered by this train back here in the sawmill, and then is taken by another train back to the hub, where it can then get delivered all across the entire way to our cities, all our cities. Supposedly. It is not perfect yet though. We do have some problems. Majorly, the major problem we have is this one. I'll explain that in a bit, but before that, yeah, you can see all the pile up in there. Before that though, I did notice some problem here as well. Rougeley needs some reinforcements. I don't think it has enough trucks, and I don't think it has the newest truck. It has the Benz. Let's convert that into the Opel Blitz, which is faster and has more capacity. Same with this one. Yeah, upgrade that. Yes, good. But even with that, I think we're still lacking some trucks in here. Let's add maybe 4 trucks. Let's see if that will work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add you to the black line, Rougeley line. That should be good enough. Alright, on to the main problem that we're going to try and solve in this episode. So, the main problem I'm seeing is that if you look here, we have a lot of crude. Yeah, we have, let's make that black so it's easier to see. The main problem we have is the con mats. Yeah, so we have con mats. We want to deliver con mats from the south to the north, and we're doing that by shipping the con mats from the quarry here. We're shipping that to the hub here, and then another train, so that's being taken by the green line over there. I'm going to call that green, alright? I'm very simplistic when it comes to colors. I'll call that green. And then the green line drops off con mats. Ideally, the red line should pick up the con mats and drop it off on the northern hub right there for delivery all across the other cities up north. Yes. And then on the way back, that red line does pick up food and paper. It should ship that here, and that then is taken by the green line back to the south. You get the picture. The problem is, if you look at the current stuff waiting, the black line is specifically for crude and fuel. That's fine. But the red line also has crude in its repertoire as well, in its platform, and it shouldn't be the case. All the crude should only be here. How I tried to fix this before was to limit this red line to only carry con mats. Makes sense, right? So that will allow it to take con mats, because right now the problem is it's prioritizing carrying the crude. So the con mats never get shipped because the crude always gets replenished, because this factory is massive. It's a monster. So the con mats never get delivered. So I tried initially to make this red line only carry con mats, and that's good, so we can take things up north. But that means food cannot be shipped back down south, because it can only carry con mats. It cannot bring back food and paper back south, and that doesn't cut it. That doesn't complete the picture, right? So I was asking for suggestions from you guys, and you gave me some. Jesse, I think, came up with the most viable one, and Brian agrees with his recommendation. So how it goes is something like this. We have the green line. The green line goes up to this point currently from the south to Toaster North. Instead of stopping here and dropping the con mats here, we can instead drop the con mats all the way here to the northern hub, to Rougeley North. Is this Rougeley North? Not that one. This one. Rougeley East, rather. Yeah. Let's call it the northern hub. Yeah, so let's rename that so it's easier. Northern hub. So we can drop things off at the northern hub, the con mats there, and pick up the food and the paper directly here, and then go back south, basically bypassing this station. Yeah, that's the premise, and I think it works. That only means that the black line, which carries crude from here, delivers the fuel and the crude in the depot here, and then carries fuel back. It will drop all the fuel here now, because the green line will carry it from here. So it won't be carrying the fuel all the way back to this station anymore, which means it will be empty-handed. The black trains will be empty-handed on this leg, which is not too bad, I guess. It's a bit redundant because the green line is going through the same path, but I don't think it's that bad. They'll still be carrying crude and fuel mostly in both ways. Right? So let's do that. Let's try that. And if you didn't get what I was saying, don't worry about it. I will try and explain as we go, as we adjust this. Okay? So don't worry. So what can we do? We can maybe have two trains. Okay, yeah. We can phase out the red line. We can phase out the red line. And we can improve the green line. Okay, let's do that first. Right now, the best loco we have is still the Milwaukee. That's this one, Milwaukee. Can go 113. Now there is no sense in getting a faster train that can go more than 120 because the stake cars can only reach a top speed of 120. So 113 should be good enough. It has very powerful tractive effort and raw power, right? And then let's fill that all the way up to 400 meters or 399, I think, to have the same length as this one, right? Okay, that's the one. Good. So that will effectively make them the same train, and then we will transfer the red line to the green, the train in the red line to the green line. But before that, we have to make the infrastructure compatible with it. And how do we do that? Good question. One sec. We will see. We will see. We have to connect here. Okay, okay. So what I'm planning is I want to add, let's add one more station in here. And it probably wouldn't make much sense, but hang with me, alright? Okay, make that 4 stations. What's the problem now? Train 26. What's up with you? No path, electric. No. Good. There, okay. Why are you moving now? Go back. Okay. One sec. Let's fix this guy. Sometimes I guess it still gets bugged. Because I want him to drop off the fuel here first. There we go. Drop off the fuel. Carry crude again. Are you good now? There we go. Good. Alright. Perfect. Is that new? That carrying, that loading, unloading sound, that ticking sound? Kind of like that. Alright. So that looks good. Our train is filled to the brim with crude. And now what we need is to... I'll double track this. I can actually make this just like a passing loop, but you know what? Make it easier on myself. I'll just... Too much lope. Where is too much lope? Delete that thing. Ooh, the PCC 1643 Pittsburgh. What the heck is that? I have no clue. Pause the game. That will complain for sure. No worries. We'll worry about that later. There we go. Double track it and connect that. Okay. Now we're we're in for it. How do we do this? We can... There we go. Perfect. That's fine. The roads can adjust on their own, as long as they don't affect the actual tracks, railroad tracks. Yes. Good. And let's double track this entire thing. And pause the game. We'll have to put in signals though, but that's okay. We'll figure it out as we go. Oh man, here we go again. Okay, from there. Okay, that works. Perfect. And then we just merge here. I guess... How long is this station? You are 320 only. Okay, so the train is 400 meters long, so there should be like an allowance here. Maybe let's connect over here. Yeah, you know what? Let's connect here. Yeah, just to give enough space. Yes. Let's add the signal, the newer signal, right here. Right there. Yes. And then add signals all across. Maybe let's make it not too close to each other. Just so... Is that right? Yeah, that seems right. It's very hard to build signals here in tunnels. Super hard. That one and that one. And then here, say that and that. And so they'll be basically just be passing through here. They won't be stopping here at all. So let's add one there. Yeah, we actually don't need a platform for this because they won't be stopping there. And then we have to connect. We have to connect to these roads, these tracks. How do we do that? That's the question. Pause. Good point. Where's the train? The red line can then be this train. We can transfer it to this one. Yes? No. Not that one. Wait. Crude stone, exactly, that one. Oh, that's nice. So it adjusts the frequency and the rate immediately. If I transfer you there. Oh, that's cool. And you can see the rate dynamically change. That's pretty handy. Okay, let's delete this red line. And now we have to find a way to connect here. One sec. Delete that. And connect somewhere here. Right? Yeah. So that's the black one. Now the green one, the green line needs to connect to that as well. And how we do that is by... That's a good question. How do we do that again? A double cross. How do you call it? Like I can have it like this. It would be the best if we could do this without any delay, without any loss of speed. So we want to make it high speed, yeah? Continue to make that high speed. So we can maybe pass through those. It would be challenging though, passing through those tunnels. Yeah, it would be very difficult. Alright, let's see. I want a 120 connection, okay? 120 connection is that one. And if I just connect here... Okay, that's 120, right? That is 120 everywhere. Good? Yes, good. So let's bring that farther, like so. Yeah, that's for sure 120. Let's add the signal right there, over here. And then on the way back, you can have something crossing. Yeah, the goal is to minimize the speed change. Actually, eliminate the speed change if possible. 120, that one is 120 everywhere, right? That's the best I can offer. That's 120 for everything. That makes the whole thing here pretty chaotic. Can we make that double slip switch? Yes, we can, but do we need to? Not really. Not really. What we need are signals, basically. So if we look here, actually that looks pretty interesting, huh? That looks pretty interesting. There might be a better way to do this, but let me go. Leave me be. Let's put the signal right here before the post. Yes. Actually, do we need to? Not really. Well, we need a signal before we cross here. So maybe we can have like a signal right there. Yeah, signal right there would be okay. But that's going to cross the tracks here. Okay, so yes, in order to cross there, we have to have a signal here. Something like that. And then, so that allows the crossing here. And then over here, on this side, when you're coming from here, going that way, you have to have a signal right here to know if you can cross and take that block over there. It's like so, right? Right. In here, you need it to know when you can cross over. Yeah, that looks good. I hope I didn't miss any signals in there. That looks good. All right. So now, the green line, the crude stone, instead of stopping in Toaster North, you stop at the northern hub. And you do not stop there at all. Exactly. Okay, good. Right? Now, is this... Where is the other train? The new train. This one. Where are you? You're somewhere in transit. Okay, good. Alright, so that's perfect. Alright. Now that completely eradicated the con mats in here. But that's fine. And yeah, the fuel here is... Yeah, the fuel here will never be shipped because the fuel needs to go here, the northern hub. That's where the people will pick up the trains will pick up the fuel from. What if we... I'm thinking. One sec. Why are you there on that side? Waiting for a free path. Let's make a temporary connection in here just so we can cross over. There you go. Oh, look at that. Signals at work. Yeah? That actually looks pretty good, huh? And then should be able to cross over. Perfect. And then we can delete that bit. There we go. And then this guy can return cross over there. I'll take a screenshot of that. That looks so good. Alright, that looks good. Now, so this will not stop here, right? This will not be stopping here at all. Just be passing through. But my question is, does it make sense? Can we stop here? Or will that just produce the same problem? I think it might, huh? So it will... Well, maybe not. Yeah, because the fuel is getting piled up here. Let's try it. What happens? If we add a stop here, so from Sandwich, that's the south, going to the north, and then before going back to Sandwich, you stop here. Yeah, that one. So you can pick up the fuel from here. That makes any sense though. Let's see. Maybe. Let's say, let's call this the north-south, because this is the connection between the north and south. Right? Wait, fuel, food, and paper. Okay, that's perfect. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Good. And this one, yeah, that's just going to pass through like that. Now I'm thinking, would it make sense to upgrade this? 6 tracks. It's too much though. Yeah, it's too much. Because I was thinking about this one. You know how the crude line passes through here? It passes through this second track here. But that is actually where the green line stops. Yeah, you see? Yeah, they're sharing it there. I was thinking if we could make like a pass-through. Oh, this one is actually the green line already. This one is the green line. So carrying fuel, food, and paper. Perfect. And then it can go and stop here. It can pick up the remaining fuel here, I think. Yes? Yeah. So as you can see, the fuel is getting... Oh, no. Look at that. Yeah, the same problem. Crude is then getting shipped there. Yeah, it's the same problem. We cannot have that stop. The entire purpose of this is to remove the crude from this line. So that third stop, sorry, cannot happen. Right? There you go. So I think that fuel will be stuck there forever. Yeah, let's just leave it there. Look at this train, super fast. Just picking up speed all throughout. Oh man, he had to stop. Yeah, this thing might be a bit too... might be a bit too crowded. We'll see. That's fine. A little bit of stopping shouldn't hurt that much, I hope. Looking good. So you see this one, the crude is being shipped here, right? Well, it's being shipped to the fuel depot, but it has to pass through this platform. And I was thinking we could actually make it like diverge on the left here. Like we can have like a flyover crossing over to the left and then going under here, although that might make it too complicated. Yeah, that's too complicated. Just pass through like that. Yeah, that should be fine. Why did he slow down though? Did you notice? He slowed down there. This is 120 everywhere though. You shouldn't really need to stop. Carrying fuel, that's perfect. Alright, exactly what I wanted. Carrying fuel and food and a little bit of paper. Excellent. And you will have to stop. You'll have to wait for this other train. When he crosses that point, then you can go. Right, okay. Yeah, it's a bit crowded, but I think it's okay. Alright, how are things doing here? Rugeley and Northwich are earning lots, but we do have a lot of backlog. Is there any traffic? Not really. Not really. Maybe we can upgrade that though. Maybe you can upgrade these guys. Yeah. Make that asphalt. Or how do you call it? Cemented. Okay, Rugeley line doesn't have a problem anymore. Northwich though seems like it does. Lots of paper in there, wow. How are things going on the paper line? 624, yeah, still producing as much as we can. That's not that one, it's this one. Okay. 57, yeah, that looks good. Lots of logs, so no problem on the log side. I think the problem is potential for wood is 416, for powder rather. And this one, look at the potential for paper, 5,600. That's because we connected it to all our cities. That's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, we don't have enough powder though. Crap. We do not have enough powder. Powder is coming, but I don't think it's enough. Yeah, maybe it's just a matter of ramping up. I'm trying to see though if we need to lengthen, make the trains more powerful. I don't think so though. Yeah, it's not really producing much powder in here. Like if you look at the powder, 21, 22, very, very slow production. Although I think it's ramping up there. Yeah. That one does seem to be increasing. Okay, so let's save it for a while. Maybe it will improve. Yes. Carrying paper, yeah. The trains are nowhere full. Yeah. Look at all that. Yeah, the con mats are getting delivered now, thankfully. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. This is just, wow. Hub. Super hub. Alright. So yeah, the wood powder is indeed getting produced there. Is that a full train? Not really. Okay, we can still handle it. The logs also not full. Yeah, trains are good enough. Over here, there is 152 Pickering Rugeley Connect. Is that this one? That's the one crossing from east to west, right? I think so. Yeah, that should be fine. How are the... Wow, we're actually lost. Interesting. Seems like we cannot fulfill all of the demand. We might need a longer train here on the grains. 352 capacity. That is growing past that for sure. Right? Yeah. We can have a longer train though. Maybe let's make it 400 or more. Since it's a single train anyway, we should be able to afford making it longer without causing problems on the crosses or whatnot. Yeah, let's replace it. Replace you, just add more wagons. How many? I don't know. We'll see. Universal stake cars for sure. Wait a minute, why is that like that? Automatic and... Oh, what kind of... Oh, this is not the NI4, I see. Okay, remove everything then. We need the NI4. Oh, and by the way, yeah, it's like a head-tail configuration. Okay, I should not forget about that. Right, let's make it... I don't know how many. How about that one? 40 wagons. And then let's get one more CE46, was it? That one. Is that enough? Maybe let's get a croc in here instead. Yeah, let's get a croc in here. Let's do that. One head and one tail. Right? Yeah, that should be good enough. And then if it doesn't work, then we can extend it later on even more. Yeah, because there's always some grain left out. And if you have a longer train, then they should be able to carry all of that stuff. And more grain, more milk. Yeah, look at this. It's not enough. So unload everything. It's good. Why are we not getting any fuel here anymore though? Where's our train? We should have a train here, right? Auto saving, yeah, good. This one, yeah, that guy. Okay, he is carrying a lot of fuel. It's just super slow. It might be that he needs to be upgraded as well. This Mikado might need to be a Milwaukee instead. We can afford it. We can make him super long. Let's go with it. Milwaukee. Get the NI4 stake cars. Make it a 400-meter train. That should be good for starters, yeah. There. Convert. Unload and convert. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, how about this one? This one is the croc. Okay, carrying con mats and the fuel. That's perfect. Doesn't seem to have trouble with pulling this. Yeah, looks good. Has a bit of paper as well. Interesting. And look at that. Alright, the grain is... Okay, that's actually not enough, huh? Because actually the train can carry how many? 250 grains. Let's see how it looks. Carrying all of that. Yeah, we have much more to spare over there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. 143. Yeah, we can... That might step up eventually. Alright, and we have more than enough grain. And then the train arrives. Beautiful. Okay, that's what I want. Okay. So this train then will drop off food here. And then we'll pick up all this milk and cattle. And a bit of paper. Perfect. That's almost a full train. Amazing. Okay. I'm loving this. I am loving this. Okay, we don't have enough milk though, but... Ooh. Bit of waiting. Okay, fine. Alright. But yes, I think even though it's not like the best optimized, it still works. Our boats are still being used, interestingly enough. Okay. That's good to know. Let's remove those. And it seems like it's working pretty well. And even here, look at this. The build-up is not any more massive. Like we had how many before? Right? We had like 1,500 before. Actually getting better at this. Yeah, the fuel is still stuck in there though, but that's fine. And in here, we're not getting any too much build-up. These trains are doing a pretty good job of shipping it north-south. That's beautiful. Everything is working. Not much delay. If anything, we might need to add one more train here at the crude line because there is much more to ship. If I look here, yeah, we're out of crude. Yeah, definitely. So we can maybe add one more train. The problem is if I add one more train, it might cause traffic on the tracks already. I'm not really sure if that's the way I want to go. I think it might be for the best though. Or we can just make the trains longer. Let me see. How long are you guys? 403 meters. Okay. And this track is... oh, this is not going to work. This is 400 meters already. And that's already near the tunnel. We can maybe put this turnout after the tunnel, inside the tunnel. But it doesn't look good, does it? Yeah. So you're going to get all of that. Let's add one more train and see if that produces any problems. Yes. Let's see how that works. Let's buy one of you. Milwaukee. Get one of those. What kind of tank car did we need? I think it's this one. Can go up to... No, that's going only up to 80. Let me see. Tank car. Wow, very very descriptive. I think it's this one. Yeah. So let's get 32, right? Yeah. 32, that should be for 400 meters exactly. And go on the crude line. Perfect. Off you go. Exactly. I really like this spot. with all those junctions in here. That's beautiful. And yeah, by the way, I'm not sure if I haven't mentioned it. That's true, I forgot. The performance patch is actually live now, so you guys should have gotten the update, even if you didn't try the beta. Yeah, you should have it already. Train incoming. Where is the next crude train? Not yet, not anywhere near. Okay, yeah, I think definitely one more train would help. And the next train, this is not even the crude train yet, but that's fine. Oh man, why are we stopping? Oh, no, the next crude train is here. Okay, I see. There's a bit of traffic already. I hope it's just a one-time thing. But yeah, we will see. We might need to add more tracks. Make it parallel or something. Yeah, because right now they're sharing this track. We might need like 2 more tracks in here. Might get a bit messy though, making this 6 platforms. Yeah, and a bit of build up here again. But our trucks are doing their best to keep up with the supply. Yeah, it's a working machine, guys. It's working, it's working. I think we can leave it there. Well, at least the existing tracks, we might be able to optimize them a bit better, but yeah, right now I think we're doing good enough. We do have the North Line, the passenger line. I got suggestions to make that a high-speed track. Ooh, actually earning now, huh? Let's see. Yeah, the North Line is earning 5.8 million. How fast can you go? We have the Scotsman here, which can go up to 120, I believe. 110, rather. Does it make sense to add more people, though? Let me see. If I look here, number of people waiting, not a lot. The frequency of that North Line is 96 seconds. That's actually pretty good, right? For a passenger train, waiting only 90 seconds for the next one. That's pretty good. And then here we have a lot of passengers. And I don't think we have enough people in there. Yeah. Here. Dropping off some of them, picking them up. Okay, it's working. It seems to be working. There are a lot of people waiting in there though. And in here, it's not too bad, huh? That is not too bad. We can improve this though. If we make this into a high-speed track and convert these into the fast trains that we have. Let's see if we have those. I saw something. The Class A4 can go up to 145. The Class PRRGG1 can go up to 160. The Hayawata can go up to 160 as well. Although if you compare that with the Scotsman, the price is almost double. But I mean, it's definitely much faster. We don't really need that much tractive effort. The power would be nice though. Yeah, so the more power you have, the faster the acceleration. Tractive effort. Let's see. So the fastest we have right now is 160. You can either this one or that one. This one has higher power. More tractive effort as well. Sporting a beautiful streamlined design, that GG1 not only looked good but also performed exemplarily, reaching high speeds. Remained in service for many years. Or we can go and look at some of the multiple units that we might have. Let me see. Slow down a bit. 200 kilometers per hour. Only has 10 capacity though. The Shinen Zeppelin. Shinen Zeppelin. Wow. Franz von Kruckenberg designed this fastest train in the world of his time, 230.2 kilometers per hour. Phew. Because of its lack of maneuverability and the danger of the propeller, it never came into regular operation. Ah, I remember this guy. Yeah, I remember that guy. It's fast, but it's not really practical, is it? Oh, how about this one? The Zephyr can go up to 177 kilometers per hour. That might work, right? We can connect two of them. That will have 100 passengers, or we can retain them. We can leave it. We can leave them separate, 52 passengers per train, and increase the frequency. That might be a done deal. Because right now we have 54. If we do that, it will be 52. Oh man, yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Stop. Sorry. As much as I would like the Scotsman, technology is coming. The Zephyr. The train featured extensive use of stainless steel. Place that. 13.4 million. Go for it. And then we need to upgrade the tracks. Because that can only go up to 120, I believe. If you look at tracks here, yeah, that can only go up to 120. So let's upgrade everything into high speed here. So if we do that, 120 becomes 300. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, it's not like we can reach that anytime soon, but still would be nice. How does that look with the environment mod? It looks whiter. Oh, that looks, yeah, that looks much better. Yeah, definitely worth it for this high-speed track. Can you do it like super? Can you not do it? Oh, there, okay. Can do it the entire way. Good. I was thinking about that. There and there. There you go. Longer stretches. Alright. Oh, this is the interesting intersection that we have, right? Yeah. Upgrade everything. We do have catenary, so that's good. Am I upgrading the right one? I hope so. I do hope so. Oh, this is a lot of work, huh? Man, but yeah, in real life, I can imagine how... I cannot even imagine, actually, how much work this would entail. Upgrade that bit, please. There we go. Good. And then this bit. That should then trigger faster trains, better frequency. Actually, we should have looked at the... Actually, we can look, I think, 96 and 1637. Once the trains start getting upgraded, that should improve, hopefully. Right? Do we need to upgrade as well the... No, not really. I was thinking if we needed to upgrade the station. But yeah, I don't think so. I hope I didn't miss anything. If I did, let me know in the comments, okay? Because it's a bit of a long stretch. Good. Good. Alright, I think we're all set. So let's have a look here. Let's stand by here. Let's make it a bit faster so we see. There we go. Slow down. 96 1638, okay. Come on. The weight is killing me. There we go. Oh, that looks so good. 96 1621. That didn't really improve, did it? Interesting. That's actually lessened a bit. Phew. This looks like Terminator. T1000. Okay, let's see. Maybe the frequency will change afterwards. So nice. Oh, it's not actually electric. Ah, I see. Okay. We didn't really need catenaries, but we will soon. So might as well have it available. It is speeding up. Can go 120. Yeah. That's good. So it goes 130 before it has to slow down. Not too shabby. Full train, that's good. Acceleration is actually pretty good as well. 177. Looks good so far. We'll still have to stop somewhere there. Yeah, it's pretty invisible though, unless we go first person like this. Not too shabby, right? Not too shabby. Go faster a bit. We are at 94 kilometers now. And then we stop here. Nice. Right, so loading. We'll go and see how fast we can go. There we have it. Now I think this is the long stretch, right? Yeah, so ideally we should reach top speed in here. This is beautiful. Actually this would be nice in like normal speed like this. But just because we're out of time, I'll make it super fast. I'll try to slow it down when we're approaching an interesting part. When we're approaching this flyover. Joining up right here, you can see the train there, cargo transport. This is actually very scenic, huh? Love it. Yeah, speeding up more. 130, 140, 150, and we'll have to slow down soon. So I don't think we'll reach 170, but it's close enough, yeah. 160 something before we slow down and curve along here. Where we're limited to 70 kilometers per hour. It's not quite fast though, isn't it? I love the train sounds. I love the train sounds and squeaking, the squealing. Oh, state of the art. Lots of people now. Is it just me or are they super excited about this as well? 57 people waiting. It's a full train, guys. It's a full train. That's amazing. Let's have a look at the frequency. 99 seconds. Why did it go lower? That's interesting. Although, also let's have a look at the price. The price itself is 5 million. Actually, that's pretty cheap, isn't it? 5 million. If you look at the Scotsman itself, that's already 4 million. And then you add like 4 wagons. That will be like, which one is it? This one? Yeah. The multiple unit is much cheaper. Interesting. Man, that is beautiful. Maybe I'll take a screenshot of that one instead. Good. Toaster sandwich. Okay, that's going to get fully loaded. Beautiful. Alright. I think I'm happy with that. I think I'm happy with that progress. Wow, this looks a bit dangerous, isn't it? That just gets cut off right there. Okay, yes, but anyway. Looking good so far. The freight is working. The long distance trains are working. I think next episode we can go and expand to other cities, maybe to Chorleywood, or explore a different industry. You guys let me know which direction you want to head to, okay? Or maybe try out airplanes. I'm not really a fan of those. It's very hard to make them profitable, but I do have the cargo plane mod, I think, so we can make that happen. But yeah, we'll see. What's happening here? Oh, this guy is unloading. Okay, it's just very slow. But he'll be able to take fuel and food back. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so yes, let's leave it there, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. I did enjoy that last bit, especially with that very scenic route over here. I like this one. This is my favorite area of the map, I think. Starting to get really complicated. And a bit realistic, I would say. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy the episode, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. And comment. Share it with your friends. And let me know what you think. And subscribe if you haven't already. Alright? Anyway, thank you for watching. This is Clumsy signing off. Catch you in the next one. See you and bye-bye.